Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining another episode of the Grind Entrepreneur Network Spotlight. I am Dr. Sharon H. Porter, educator, author, entrepreneur, and speaker, and host and creator of the Grind Entrepreneur Network Spotlight. And today, I am so excited to have my guest with us tonight. She is Miss Kellee in Herbert. Welcome, Kellee. How are you?
Good in yourself. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. And before we dive in, I just want to say a big, huge thank you to our official sponsor, James Adele Custom Clothier. He is an awesome custom tailoring. He does custom tailoring. He has beautiful fabrics to choose from. So I'm asking you to jump on over to his Facebook page and his Instagram page. And he can be found at James Adele CC. That's James Adele CC. So I have Miss Kellee Herbert here. She is the owner of Styles of Grace. She's originally from Washington, D.C. and currently residing in New Jersey for a little while.
Yes.
And she does phenomenal handmade accessories. And so, Kellee, that's just a little bit about who you are in your background, but I want you to share with everyone who Kellee Herbert really is.
Hi, again, thanks, Ms. Sharon, for having me today. As stated, I am the owner of Styles of Grace. Styles of Grace is handmade accessories for all, button accessories, earrings, lapel pins, hair bows, whatever you can think of, I can do it. It started out in 2013 where I was just going through a personal situation in life. And honestly, I just asked God for a balance. And before I know it, I was creating accessories. And it stumbled across some little things here and there. And then all of a sudden, I'm doing pop-up shops. I have a website, and it just blossomed. A little bit about myself. I am a proud Washingtonian from Washington, D.C., born and raised. I went off to college, Fayetteville State University, in 2007, and I graduated in 2011. I'm here in New Jersey now, which is for my full-time job. Styles of Grace is just my part-time. But one day, who knows, I will hopefully have my own storefront where I'll be able to sell my accessories. And, you guys can stop on by in the future to be able to pick up and design your own accessories where I'll be able to make them for you. So that's just a little bit about myself.
That's really exciting, Kellee. And I tell you, I think I had seen your Instagram postings before I actually reached out to you, but I'm going to tell you what made me say, wow, this is really something. I was a speaker at the Power of Your Purse in Connecticut.
Oh,
and shout out to Crystal Kellee, the founder.
Yes.
And I think you must have given some gifts for doing the swag bags. And so I was like, oh my God, how cute is this? So I want you, because I tell you, when if you go through your Instagram page, you can tell you are definitely gifted. You are definitely talented. So I just want to know the thought process when you're creating such creative things. Talk to us a little bit about that.
Honestly, everything is just in front of me, whether it's my material, my ribbon, my fabrics. Sometimes I may go on Pinterest to get some ideas, but once the colors and everything is just laid out in front of me, I just create. I cannot tell you how, but it just comes. Lie to you not, yesterday I was doing something and it literally took me about, I say 5 minutes, and I created a black and white brooch. Unfortunately, I can't show you because I mailed it off this morning, but I created it and I was so happy, to see that once it's just the color blends, either the patterns or the colors, and I just put it together and boom, it just happens. I really can't explain what it is, but it just comes. So that's a gift and a talent within itself. It's just how quick things come, and I make it, and there it is.
It really is. It really is. And so what if someone goes on your Instagram page and they see a design that they really like, or maybe they don't see something that they want in their mind? What do they need to do to let you know what it is that they want designed?
Correct. So right now I have a thought process of coming up with an order form to be able to do custom orders, but I still can't get that personal and authentic, conversation to express or to get out what that person wants. So I would suggest that you email me first. And once you email me, you can actually pick up my email on my Instagram, my Facebook, or on my website. You can contact me directly. And once I receive your notification, I will then either get your number or you can get mine, and we'll just have a 10-15 minute talk on the phone to be able to express exactly what it is that you're looking for. And I love my customers. My customers are first priority. So I want to be able to, have that dialogue with them to be able to figure out if I can do it. More than likely I can. I'm not going to say that I can't. But if it is too difficult, I will let you know and be very transparent that this is something that I can do. And I'll also let you the amount of time that I need to be able to create it.
That's really awesome. And so what about, as I was going through your Instagram and I saw this big old sign that says closed until January 20th. I said, oh my goodness. So tell me about that, because what I did find out that you had so many orders to fill and they are handmade and it's only you. So talk a little bit about that.
So I only have these two hands, and I did have to close to be able to fulfill a couple of orders that did come through, which are not needed until a few months from this time, but I need the time to be able to work on them. So in January, I will be closed, and closed means custom orders. So as I stated before, if you're emailing me, if you're reaching out to me through my social media or through my website, I am not taking any custom orders until the 22nd of January. However, periodically from now until then, my website will be updated with accessories that I'm just creating here and there. And it's more like an a la carte, if you will. Whatever I make or whatever you see is what you get. Until January 22nd is when you'll be able to come and just, reach out for custom orders from me.
Okay.
So yes, I did have to come.
Site.
Yes.
Okay. Very good. Excellent. And so now I really want to talk about your start, because I know you said that, it just really came natural, almost from the womb, basically. So talk a little bit about how you actually realized you had this gift and this talent.
As stated, or in my bio, if you have read it, crafts, hand making things, it's just within the family. My mom, my aunts, we do decorations in our church. We do parties, we do weddings. And my mom has been doing that practically all my life. And that's almost 30 years. So it's just been there since I've, like I said, out of the womb. But it wasn't until I actually started with, at that time, earrings by Kellee. I was just really doing a lot of earrings. And someone just asked me, found a picture online and just asked me, hey, are you able to do this? And I tried it, for a few days. And once I got the hang of it, it was really until then when that person challenged me to see if I was able to make a particular lapel pin or a brooch of some sort. And I just put my foot on the pedal and just saw how it went. And from there, I just picked it up. And once you kind of get the folding and the bending and the sewing and everything down pat, once you have the basic skill, it's just putting colors together. It's just putting, do I add a feather? Do I add a pearl? Do I add a rhinestone? And it also is authentic to that person's personality or whatever that they're looking for. So it really was until someone challenged me to make something for them that I was able to see, hey, I got this.
That's awesome. And I can imagine that not only individuals come to you for purchases, but maybe even groups. Do you
Yes.
offer bulk discounts when a group comes to you and want a certain accessory?
Yes, that is true. And honestly, that is a good 80% of my business is bulk orders, whether it be for church, whether it be for sororities, fraternities, children, children's choirs, whatever it may be. I do offer that. And I do ask that it is within a 2 month. If you know in advance, I will need a couple of months to be able to work on that particular order.
So what about the time frame on just individual orders, not necessarily bulk orders, but if I wanted to something custom made, what's the time frame that you allow for that?
If it's 1 to 2 items, normally if it's like a brooch, a pair of earrings, or either 2 brooches to 2 pairs of earrings, the turnaround is 10 days. And so that's 2 weeks, business days. And I'm able to get what you need within 10 to 15 business days on an individual order.
Okay. And so one of the things, I think I asked you this prior to us getting on, but I would love to send you some items for pets. I'm a pet owner, a pet mom, and my baby loves red bows.
Okay.
So I am going to be styling some red bows for Coco made by Styles of Grace.
Okay. That's something I'm willing to try and do.
Absolutely. So tell us now, finally, where do you see this in 5-10 years? Where do you see Styles of Grace?
Honestly, I've been studying more of the men accessories. And I know there's so much that are out there, but I would really love, let me not say men, but for both women, children, and men to be able to have my own collection in a department store. I would love to have my own storefront. For some apparent reason, I've always wanted, even if it's just a little hole in the wall, I just wanted a storefront of my own in a nice, city. And I also would like to be able to use my gift, my craft, to be able to give back to the community as well. Whether, if you see some organizations or other businesses that may do breast cancer, all profit for the month of October will go to, for an example, Susan G. Komen. Or I would really love to, in the future, be able to model my business and do a lot within the community as well.
And, I always say, see it, speak it, believe it, you will receive it. And I believe
Yes, ma'am.
I believe that. So you have that in your heart. You have that as a vision. So you see it. So all you got to do now is put some action behind it, believe it, and it's coming.
Yes, thank you. I believe it.
Absolutely. So I want you to just, first of all, just let everyone know really what are the steps in purchasing. Where can they find you? I know you mentioned your website, your Facebook, but I want you to tell them what your handles are, where they can go to see all of this magnificent work.
Yes, ma'am. So right now I am honestly an IG person. I am on Instagram a lot. I do a lot of my postings on Instagram as well. So on Instagram, you can find me at Styles of Grace _. That's Styles of Grace, all one word, _. I have my website. My website is shopstylesofgrace.com. Again, that's shopstylesofgrace.com. My Facebook is Styles of Grace. You can search that, or K.Styles_of_Grace, K for Kelly, .Styles_of_Grace, and my email address, which you can always reach me. I always have my phone and I'm always checking my emails at K.Stylesofgrace@gmail.com.
So what is a message that you would like to get out to those who are viewing or listening live, or those who will come on and listen to the replay? What message would you like to leave with them?
Wonderful question. So 2 things. One, just have an open mind. Whether you're starting a business, whether you're looking for, your next profession, whatever it is, always have an open mind. Because what we have planned may not always be in the plan for us to, for things to come into fruition for us. So always have an open mind. And the second thing is to just enjoy what you're doing, and always be an open book, or a sponge, if you will. It's so much that's out there for us to learn. Don't think you know it all, because it's always something else out there that we're going to learn. And the more you're open, the more you'll be able to receive, and then you'll be able to give.
I love it. I'm just so excited about all that you do with your hands, because let me tell you, these hands are not made for making anything. So it's truly a gift that you've been given, and I'm so glad that you are using your gift.
Thank you so much.
So I just, those of you who are out there listening, I really implore you to go to her Instagram and really look at all the dynamic accessories. And as she said before, even if you don't see something that you are thinking, email her, and then you all and create it together, basically.
Yes, that is so true. We can create it together.
Exactly. So I'm definitely going to do that, because I need some red bows for my baby.
Okay, that's so sweet.
And I only do red, and when I take her to the groomers, I'm like, you gotta have red bows. You gotta have red bows. I'm just gonna start taking them.
Can get you some bows made. You say her name is Coco?
Coco, that's it.
Okay.
Absolutely. Guys, I have just had a blast tonight, just really in awe of Kellee's gift. And I know that you will be in awe too once you go to her Instagram pages and see all the things that she's created.
Yes.
And I can't even say it enough, with her two hands. These are
fingers. I don't even think I have, with all the things that I do. I'm losing my fingerprints on my toes.
Oh my goodness. So let me ask you something else though before you leave. Are you do you have interns? Because I know, like you said, you're closed now because you have to fulfill orders. How are you open to having other people come assist you? Like, what's your thought around that?
So I am still in the screening process of doing that to figure out what is best for me and what is best for my business. I going back to the meaning of Styles of Grace. We have a few minutes left, but this was something I asked God for, and I'm a true believer in asking for his guidance. And I feel that everything that I do, I must ask for his guidance to bless over my business, to bless over my accessories. I pray before I start, making my things. Even in the midst of me doing it, if I haven't, I just stop and I say, bless over my products. I pray that my, people love what they're getting, that they will be able to fulfill the feeling and the look that they're looking for when they wear my products as well. So, I don't want to just bring people in that's not going to be able to fulfill not only my want, but what God has me to fulfill through my business for other people. But I am open, trust me, because I do need the help, and to see where it has grown from not even thinking that I would be where I am today with it. I know I'm going to need the hands to be able to get these orders out. So yes, I am open. I would love to have someone that's young and willing, someone that's patient. You have to have patience with this thing. If not, it's not for you. And I don't say that with negativity, but because it's so intricate and it's so meticulous with cutting and measurements and put in pearl one piece by piece. It's just not rolling it in, as my sister would say, just roll it in the glue. You can't roll it in the glue. You got to put it piece by piece, and you have to have the patience for it. So, that's something I am looking forward in the new year to ask people, whether it's people from the community, looking at young people in high school, if they need volunteer hours of some sort. I'm open to it all.
That's awesome. And so are you, I guess it sounds like you're willing to teach, basically, because There's not too many people to have that experience, Kellee.
Yes, ma'am. And that will also depend on if I'm able to teach while still being able to fulfill orders, or being able to plan out my time where I can bring people in, one or two people to be able to teach them. And then by the time an order does come in, they will be able to fulfill it, or, we can work on it together. But I'm just in awe at this year and last year, to where I have to close, or I have to take a few weeks to either regroup or to get hand massages and different things like that, because it's a lot, but I enjoy it. And that's what keeps me going, is the joy and the excitement when you see people in your products and, they look good with, my accessory is just a compliment to what they already have. And it's exciting to see, and the feeling when people come up and say, oh, I really love my products and my earrings. It's just really exciting. Last year I did 7 weddings. And this year I did 7 pop-up shops. So I switched, my effort, or my goal this year was to just do more exposure. But last year I did about 7 weddings where guys wore the lapel pins or the boutonnieres. And that was a stretch as well. So it was just really exciting to just see what people come to you for, and see if you can fulfill what they're, asking.
Wow. I tell you, I'm just amazed.
Thank you so much. I'm amazed at myself and the opportunities that come. And
that's awesome.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
Shipped throughout the country.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. All throughout the country. I haven't had anything international just yet. Oh, let me not say that. I did. My previous manager, he's in Belgium.
Okay.
And his wife ordered some earrings to support me. So I must say, thank you, Rob. His wife. But yes, all over the country, I'm open to sending it out.
Oh my God. I'm really excited for you and all that really is to come from Styles of Grace. And so your personality fit the name of your company.
Thank you. It took me some time to come up with it, because I really wanted it to be something that was a piece of me. But I can't, God's grace, his unmerited favor, and that has truly been my testimony since I can remember. So Styles of Grace. Wow. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's it. I'm telling you. That is it. Now, does your career have anything to do with that, or this is truly a separate entity that you're into?
Separate. I'm actually in a pharmaceutical company.
Okay.
So something totally different.
Okay.
But it helps me to unwind. It keeps me sane.
Absolutely.
It keeps me, gives me a balance that I need. So I really enjoy it.
Yes, and that's what this show is all about, is to highlight and feature. And I love my dualpreneurs, because that's what, that's what the focus is. Those of us who do our grind from 9 to 5, and then we do an extra grind in the evenings and early mornings. I know all about it.
I got a few orders going after this.
Exactly. The grind is real. And so I appreciate you for taking the time out to share your gift with us. And I hope that the viewers will go on, because undoubtedly when they go, they're going to be amazed and see something, or have an idea of something that they would like for you to
do.
Yes. So definitely. So Kellee, I really appreciate you again being our guest in the spotlight tonight. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. And guys, thank you for joining us live. Thank you for joining the replay, just for another episode of the Grind Entrepreneur Network Spotlight, where we feature and highlight entrepreneurs on their grind. So Kellee, keep grinding. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful night.